Hey everyone, it's me. So today is Saturday, I believe, I don't know one day from another. I know my kids go to school a certain amount of times. Um, so, I believe it's Saturday the 8th, I think, but I could be wrong on that one. Anyways, it is the weekend again in my house, and you know what that means. I don't like the weekend at all. We've talked about this. um, so the people that work outside your home, I'm sure you look forward to the weekend, time to rest, spend time with family, do house cleaning or whatever. For me, I hate the weekend because that means somebody or more than one person is home on the weekend. And I don't like that because that means somebody's pissed off, somebody's yelling or screaming at the other person, and I'm the referee who's supposed to keep it together, which I can't seem to do anymore. So that's my weekend usually, but luckily most weekends somebody does work. Sometimes it's early in the morning, sometimes it's later in the evening. Um, I am seeing things. Anyway, I need to go to sleep. Anyway, so is a lot of fighting and just all that. So then when I'm alone, it's not always fun either. I mean, I don't always like to be alone. I usually have one kid home who sometimes pays attention to me, sometimes does not, but at least somebody's home. So today I was stressed out because my mom keeps unhooking her phone and then taking it to the desk. So this lady was nice and went and hooked it. So I could talk to my mom, but it's been a few weeks since she's really had a. She's always confused, but like where she's just out of it and not making much sense. And today she's having one of those days. And I don't know if it's the weather because it's cold again. I think they got a little snow today in Chicago, downtown. We're supposed to get snow tomorrow. Or if it's just, I don't know. But she thought that her grandparents were alive, which this is her first time thinking that, really. And that they made a mess on one side of the building and that they were afraid floors were going to fall. So they put me underneath the floors. Just talking to her a few minutes ago, she thought that they were on a boat again. I don't know where this boat comes from because as far as I know, she's never been on a cruise. I know that. So I'm not sure where this boat is coming from and that she felt water hit her face. So that was interesting. What else? So she's really out of it today, as you guys can tell, which really upsets me to see and hear. You would think I would kind of be used to it by now, but I'm not sure you ever get used to it. And then, of course, she says hurtful things like blaming me for her being in there. Things like that, which hurts me, of course, because I would never choose to put her really in there. Um, you know, so I definitely don't want her in Chicago. I want her back this way. So definitely would not have chosen that. Um, my hands are tired with a lot of things, and that's really difficult at this point. Anyway, so she's very unhappy, and I know she is. I've never seen my mom this unhappy. I mean, like, she was unhappy at that first place, but then she got used to it and started making friends. Even the hospital. I don't know if she actually made friends, but it was kind of like, okay, whatever, I can, deal with this, but this place, she's so unhappy. And I know it's gonna just get worse if I don't get her out of there. I did call one nursing home around here, and they can put her on the wait list, but it will be about 3 years before she gets in having Medicaid. So if you have Medicaid, good luck, apparently. Um, So yeah, so the weekend kind of sucks for me. So I was stressed. I did go clean my kitchen. I never understood people who are like, oh yeah, when I'm mad or I'm stressed, I go clean. I don't understand that. I don't want to clean. I'd probably break my dishes. I would probably throw things away. I probably wouldn't care. I mean, like, I could not clean when I'm that way. But I did make myself turn on some music and clean my kitchen, even though it really didn't need it today. But I just got an early start, I guess, cleaning my kitchen. Anyway, so that is my day. I mean, nothing exciting today. It's gloomy. It's been raining. It's supposed to rain or snow this weekend. I think it's lake snow. I'm not happy about that because if you know me, my sandals or flip-flops, like I said the other day, they stay on my feet. I am the type of person that you will see me in winter clothes. Well, you don't see me in winter clothes. I wear tank tops all year. But you will see me in a hoodie. I don't usually wear a winter jacket. I will take it with me. So if you see me in that, you know I'm freezing. Throughout the winter, I will wear a hoodie. I'll still wear gloves or maybe a scarf, but I got my hoodie on and no winter jacket. I feel like I'm suffocating, so I try not to wear those. But I will wear my flip-flops or slides or whatever you guys call them, all year round if I could. But you will see me in the middle of winter. As long as there's no snow covering my feet, I will have a winter jacket on with my slides on. No socks. I don't wear socks with my slides. Thank you. But, and everybody just thinks I'm crazy, which I probably am. But first of all, my feet hurt if I change shoes because my feet are so used to my slides. My feet, because I have flat feet, will hurt, and then my body is killing me for days. So I try not to, but again, I feel suffocating, I guess, even with my feet when I have to wear real shoes. I hate, like, even in the summer, I don't wear tennis shoes. I own one pair. I hate wearing them. I only wear them if I have to, like if I know I'm going to go work out or if I know I'm going like real walking. Otherwise, you do not see me wear those. And even then, that's questionable. If I can get away with wearing my slides to work out or walking, I will be happy to. So that is about it for my rant today, I think. I'm going to turn on TV and knock on wood, Law and Order is having their marathon, I hope, on ION. It's usually every Saturday, and then every Sunday it's been NCIS. With NCIS, if you knew how many times I have watched every episode of the older ones with Gibbs and Tony and Ziva and, all them and Abby, you would probably think I need to be put away somewhere. And so that is my day today. You guys might think it's exciting. I don't. I find weekends very boring, I guess. I did paint. So if you know me, I paint. I'm not good at painting. Painting is, you got to find your thing that helps you relax and get in the zone. Whether it's getting up and dancing, singing, which I do both, or I try, or anything else. So painting is one of my things that brings me, I guess, really not to reality. It's out of reality because it helps my stress. And it helps me get in the zone of something else so I can breathe. So that is about it today. I guess my washer's still going, but I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.